Missouri? You want to give him one early? Does he have to stick around for the full feature?
No, I mean, from Missouri, you know, they're a little bit more laid back in Missouri.
Yeah.
Kind of hang out, kind of mosey in the kitchen, grab a beer, get back, sit down, and imagine they're sitting here waiting for our show to start, and we just give them a Missouri. Good day, mate. It's about that speed.
That's an intro. Good day, mate.
That's just, I just think about all the times we spent at Grandma's place down in Missouri. Everybody just kind of runs at a slower speed.
All slower speed. What's our? Somebody give us an audio. How's our audio coming in? Audio okay?
Yeah.
What's dinner you got for food over there?
Hang on. You got a minute. Don't start going.
Oh, weren't you going to the bathroom?
No, I already went.
Jackass.
That we should shut that off because we definitely don't need to dehumidify in January.
Cherry almonds.
I ate all those Goo Goo bars or whatever they're called.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, Susan Kirby kissed my ass because she made those cookies. The what are they called?
Diabetes.
The diabetes cookies. No, they were.
Those coconut cluster, chocolate cluster.
No, they're like the ginger snaps.
Oh.
Ginger snaps.
And so I discovered that if you dip those in Cool Whip, they.
Come on. How did you just figure out?
Well, I opened the refrigerator and there was French onion dip in there. And I thought, man, I like chips and dip, but we didn't have any dip. So then I started eating the cookies and I saw the Cool Whip. And I dipped it in there and holy shit.
It's good.
It's crazy good. So then I lathered one up and gave it to Begley and it evaporated in 8 seconds.
30 seconds.
Oh, I better.
Anthony White's in. Craig Smith is in. Caleb Parker, Dustin,
I don't think
Frank. Sam Owens is in.
Big shout out to Larry Adams for Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels for breakfast? I'm proud of you.
Hey.
Oh, we're rolling. Okay, let's go live
Can I
on
get a pick
Insta.
room?
I'll hit this one.
Nate, pick room.
Pick 3,
through.
2, 1. That is incredible.
Wow.
Look at this.
What a start right at the beginning of the year. It is Saturday
At the shop,
New Year's edition.
Saturday at the shop. This will be the best show of the year so far. And so far, Ron killing it on the
Killing
tech.
it.
Super clean
You
coming
never
in.
saw him in the picture at all.
Yulia, good morning. Happy New Year to you as well, bro.
Good day, mate. Miss mate.
Good
Love
day.
Yulia.
Good morning, everyone. If you're on Facebook, give this a share. If you're on Instagram, start tagging your friends up. Tag your mom, tag your kids, tag your wife.
Yes,
Because why?
because we are a ton of fun.
Ton of fun. And this is Saturday at the shop. It is our weekly get together where Pops and I give ourselves an excuse to sit and smoke a cigar and drag all the rest of you, just like Grandpa did with that fish stuck to the stringer,
Yep.
flapping behind the boat.
Yep.
Our audience
Breaking
is
rules
just-
everywhere.
Yep.
But
We're poaching.
when's the last time that the crowd? I mean, and I realize it's almost all the internet today. But when's the last time they met Nate?
Right now. Nate,
Hey,
come on
Nate.
in.
No. Go get my coffee and then come in.
Oh, that's why you wanted.
There was a
you
whole
wanted to-
strategy.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
This is my son, Nathan. You didn't put any in it, you dick.
There's coffee in it.
God.
That is Nathan Effort. All right, this is Nate.
That's
Said,
Nate.
did he?
No,
All
I
right.
just said take my coffee.
Nate, who are you?
I'm Nathan. I'm the youngest big brother that knows more about cigars than these guys do. So,
Fact.
That's why you're not on this show.
boom. And I take things too serious, so I can't be on the show. Actually, I was on the show one time, and yeah,
Yeah, no, it worked out fine, as far as you know.
I had the flu. It was kind of like
The flu.
Pay attention.
Do me a favor. Give
Yeah.
Pops a left hand, and then.
Oh.
There we go. There it is.
God.
Nathan knows more than all of us about tobacco and about cigars. So if
That
you want
is
to
a
know,
documented
if
fact.
you know one anything,
But words and then are kind of hard.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
he can help. He help you.
You.
Power. Vote Nathan.
Confidence.
Yes.
Not so much confidence.
All right, let's get off. Next segment. So
All
good
right.
to see you, Nate.
So our family's retarded.
Our family is retarded, but that's all right. We are. I don't know if we're
What
live
are we?
over here.
What are we live with?
We're live on Cigars and Guns. What's up, Cigars and Guns? What's
Cigars
up,
and Guns.
Kathleen? We're also here with Cigars and Guns, which was almost live. Good try. And we are in.
Isn't it funny how you were
hours.
complimenting him on how good things were going?
It's too early,
and
but it's
only
going
one of
very
the
well
cameras is
here.
on.
Bill Lee is in. Travis is in. Dustin's in.
Dustin's in.
And Brian Burnett is in.
Shop Talking wants to know, where are you guys? We are at, thank you, is that a prompt? We are Industrial Cigar Company, and we are in Frisco, Texas, North Dallas, Texas. Beautiful day. It's going to be about 60 today. In
Vulcan
the
Machine Works,
fastest,
what's up?
In the fastest growing city in the United States.
Yes,
Fact.
far north Dallas. This is absolutely the place to be. Happy New Year's to you as well, Jose Jimenez and Cars and Cigars Magazine. 2 weeks in a row coming in. What's up? Good
Yeah.
morning. Oh, you know what we should do? Headlines. I think we were so
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Because here's what you need to look out for on today's show.
Merry New Year! How to make 2021 dope. The new face of First Friday.
Yep,
I like that.
We're gonna talk about it.
It's tea time at ICC.
See that? I'm
was
going with the
stellar.
closing bell.
I like that.
This
Closing
is-
bell's good.
Principal, what's up, Darren? What's happening?
Darren's
So,
here.
let's talk.
People don't realize they're in this virtual like room, kind of hanging out, and superstars like Darren
Darren
Chaffee are just moseying right through the crowd with them.
International
International. Well, actually, who's really international is
Yulia.
Yeah,
Yeah, Yulia is definitely.
yeah.
Um,
She's definitely my
superstar.
favorite. She's my favorite foreigner that I've met this year.
well, you met her last year because it's this year, 2021, and I was going to ask you, what was the first cigar you smoked of 2021? What did
Adelaide.
you bring in the new year with?
Anime.
That was good.
I did. You know what I did is I kicked everybody loose on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
About 10, so they could spend it with their families. Me and Begley and about 10, 15 of our regulars kind of hung out, booted their asses all out, and then at about 1 o'clock in the morning, Barrett Jackson was on. They're bringing across some cool cars, so I just lit up an Atabay and just kind of reflected on the year.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a good time.
that's good.
Good time.
Matt Moylan's in. Desterno Coffee is in. First cigar I smoked, third year in a row that I smoked it. I should have broke the tradition after last year's bullshit of a year it was, but it was a Patoro XO
I ain't mad at you.
Salomon, followed by a Gen 1, The House. Mark
you-
Rogers, what
Mark
was your
Rog-
first cigar of 2021?
Gen 1 bread deal?
Gen 1 Brindle?
Now he's just showing
Now
off.
you smoke. Is this your first cigar of the year? Is that what you're trying to say? Nice.
I'm a little surprised at some of the guys here, like super producer Ron over here, having his first cigar of the year. It is January 2nd,
Uh-huh.
which means a whole day has gone by.
You're right.
And now we got Rogers coming in.
Black
First cigar.
Black Mopar went Koshan first.
Nice.
Yeah, I would have thought Rogers has his shit together better than he did, but
This is the first one of the day. It's a lot of daylight.
a lot of daylight.
There is a lot.
Ty, what was your first?
I'll make up for yesterday.
Okay, good. What was your first of 2021?
Lord Byron.
Lord Byron.
Lord Byron.
Iron Man.
Lord
You sound like
Byron.
Lionel Joseph.
Lord
United Cigars, what's up? 2021 is off and rolling, super strong. Very Merry New Year to all
Merry
of
New
you.
Year. It's man, you know, and I did actually honor what I promised I was going to do when everybody yelled Happy New Year. I yelled Bafangu 2020
Oh, that's good.
right at the stroke of midnight, and everybody had fun with it. As far as I
Oh,
know.
you did? You just went
No,
Bafangu.
Bafangu 2020.
We had to do something basically in Spanish when
Yeah, no shit. You had half of Mexico in your
I had
house.
all of Mexico in my house
Jesus.
and Nathan. And I'll tell you what. Here's
How many words did you understand the whole night?
Well, I had a little bit.
He had a little bit to drink. Here's what I'm gonna
Oh,
say.
Nate had a little bit to drink.
I like martinis. He was definitely fluent in Spanish for a few minutes.
Oh, were you?
For those of you who don't know Nathan, those of you who do know Nathan, get him drunk because he's the best drunk I've ever met. He's just super friendly and funny, and
How many times did he cry?
Actually-
he starts laughing so hard that he starts crying. when
that's
he gets
wine drunk. We didn't get him wine drunk.
Oh,
We got him
okay.
just regular drunk. We were smoking
Oh, my
cigars
God.
in the house. That
What?
Yeah. I was smoking cigars.
How did you pull that
I
off?
came in to the new year. This is how I knew 2021. For all of you, if 2021 is the best ever, it's because of me. I'm holding. All right, disclaimer here. All right, not the most
We're amongst
responsible
friends.
moment. We're amongst friends here. I'm holding my 4-year-old
Oh, look,
daughter,
Child
right?
Protective Services.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
CPS
morning.
comes in. Let me know. I got my 4-year-old Alessia here, chilling. XO here, chilling. Fire it up. Champagne. Center. Boom. Hit it. All at one time. Alessia saying, New Year, Happy New Year. Smoking an XO in the house and champagne.
Memories.
Ale was, she might have had a couple because she was super cool. I was like, look, we'll smoke for a minute and then we'll get out of the house and we'll clear it all up. Smoked for a few minutes, didn't leave the house. And then after a certain point, when I saw the rest of Little Mexico in my house getting uncomfortable, we got out of the house.
Okay.
But you know what? All it takes to make your house a cigar lounge is smoking in it. Because most
Fact.
cigar lounges have the same air purification technology as your house.
Right. It
So-
just does kind of push it throughout the house. But I'm excited because this year, what is going to start off the dopest part of my 2021,
Yep.
New Year's resolution number 1, convert my home office into a smoking office. So Aaron Klaus, Air Rescue, our guys, the
Our
guys that
guys.
make our air perfect, are coming in and installing a separate air handling unit in my office upstairs. It will not be connected to the rest of the house, and
You're going to be able to smoke
I'm going to be
upstairs?
able to smoke upstairs.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool. I'm going to spend so much
Yeah.
more time at your house. But you know what we could do? We could open a cigar lounge so we could go smoke in our own cigar lounge too.
Could do that.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
do
I think
that.
that would be a little bit more expensive, but
Yeah.
we'll do it anyway.
Yeah, I like that.
Man, look, a lot of people
Hey,
joining.
Look,
Holy
you know
cow.
who's in? That's Pablo. You know what I'm
Yeah, so
smoking,
you
Pablo?
use a Rabbit Air. Rabbit Air is good.
Yep.
One of our units here, not to one up yet, but one of our units here is equivalent to 10 Rabbit Airs.
We got 3.
And we have 3 in this room.
That's 300 Rabbit Airs. For those who are
for,
counting at home.
for those of you that are into math.
Nate, check my math.
So here we are. It is the beginning of the year, and what we should also offer is for those of you that are coming in from a foreign country like Chicago, let us know where you're coming in from, and we will say good morning to you in your native tongue, just like that.
Wherever you're coming in from, actually, if you'd like to showcase your Swiss, I see that Pablo Richard is actually tuning in from Switzerland.
Pablo is?
Pablo.
God, but there's some of the Swiss have a German dialect.
Oh, and Yulia she's somewhere that I've never heard of before.
They need to buy.
Talon with 2
They need to
N's.
buy a vowel.
Go ahead, we've got 2 to throw out there.
Well, Talon, I kind of keep those to myself. But guten day, guten mate, good day.
That was if they would have won the war. That's how they would have been saying.
Oh,
it.
and
But
I
they
am
didn't
kind of
win the
doing a
war.
Heil thing over
Yeah,
here.
that's
Too soon.
it's always too soon.
And wherever, if somebody would please Google Earth Talon, that's where Yulia is at. I'm sure what they are saying in the exact dialect. Good day, mate.
There it is.
There it is,
There
right
it is.
there.
And that's just a blanket good day for all of you, including
All of
Sydney
you,
and Philly.
Including people. Oh, Philly?
Yeah.
Hey, Philly over here. What are you doing over here? What are you doing? Counting votes over here? Pull them out from underneath the table. Too soon.
But you didn't even say good day, mate. And that sounded like Southern Chicago.
A lot of people from Southern Chicago go to Philly.
To vote.
Anybody, yeah, they do go there to vote.
All right, let's keep moving.
Then they hop over to Detroit. It works out great.
Okay, you notice that we're all fresh and vibrant this morning. That's because we didn't do First Friday yesterday.
Thank God.
We
I
did.
love First Friday, but
We needed to take 1 month to just chill because I was starting to point out what the back half of the year was. Obviously, Nick passed in August, which was
Right.
a number of things. Then we rolled into the Atabay Lounge, September. Then we went to the golf tournament in October. Then we went to Halloween, October. November, Friendsgiving. November,
jeez, I need to take a break. Right,
Regis.
just listening to all that shit.
then we went, oh, I'm missing one also. And then
Then
we
Regis
went,
barbecue, and then we had Ugly Sweater.
and
and we
then
had-
we're rolling into,
There
was an
OSOC
OSOC
thing in there. Oh, let's do a week of releasing new principal releases.
then we did a complete week. So we got to the end of the month and just to the end of the year and said, all right, let's take a day off. And with that, it rolls into talking about what the new layout and the new face of First Friday will be rolling into 2021 and beyond.
very excited about that.
So the approach is, one thing we never want to do is become stagnant.
Right.
And do the same thing all the time. And that's where my fear of First Friday was going, was it wasn't progressing. It was a DJ we got to get together and have some fun once a month. But we started to, when I heard the same song twice, I started realizing, okay, let's change it a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to be more of an entertainment style, once a month entertainment, which it will range from salsa lessons, which will roll into open dance floor and people dancing.
Yeah.
It'll roll into live jazz, casino night,
Laugh your ass off,
laugh your ass off is
which is
coming
when
back.
we turn the place into a comedy shop.
White parties. We're going to, there are 24 different
Too soon,
themes we
man.
have.
Too soon.
Red parties. Pick
Okay,
a color.
perfect. Let's.
Look, I don't care.
I'm thinking we should do a blue party.
Blue party.
Blue party.
Even though nothing in our brand is blue.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, his balls
Yeah.
would show up.
Yeah, but I'm just, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I just think maybe a balls party.
That's no.
Rock out with your balls out.
No, that's not, just so anyone who's watching, that's not going to be a theme. But it's going to be
People are
based
booking
around
their
that.
tickets around that right now.
People are not, and if they are, they're not the type of people who are going to really enjoy themselves here. Also, so that's going to start rolling in once a month, and we're working through what that schedule looks like. Most of them will be ticketed because we're going to start upping the production of it, of bringing in a dance instructor, or
Right.
it's going to get a little bit deeper. Or casino night, I'm hopping that craps table. That's where I'm living.
Casino night will be a blast, and I think the other thing that was starting to get lost on First Friday is A, it was a blast. B, everybody had a great time, enjoyed dancing, and at the end of the night, while a lot of cigars were smoked, we forgot to talk about cigars.
Right. So we'll be able to loop in the owners of different companies.
Right.
Instead of going, First Friday, cars and cigars every third Saturday of the month, but then we'd also slam a owner spotlight in there.
Right.
Well, we'll just make that a part of First Friday,
Right.
so
And
you don't have to block out.
And there's probably
3 or
a
4
half a
months.
dozen cigar manufacturers that we do business with that are on here right now. Be prepared. This is the time that you're going to want to get in line and make sure that you're sponsoring some of these events, because we will do ultimately fewer events but larger events.
Mm-hmm.
So those that participated, like for example last year in the golf tournament, that one you want to get in line for now. Stat.
Yeah. Not only that. Oh, what's up, Ben Jackson up top? We'll do fewer but better, and then have a few big pops of events. If the world allows for full scale, my dream is to bring back the America AF Smoke Show
Absolutely.
with Cigars and Guns and Brown Ales.
Brown Ale
I think we
Guns.
could get Vulcan in. I think we may be able to get Cabot or whoever this is, but a lot of manufacturers there.
I want to do a big ass whiskey / cigar fest in our back parking lot.
I like that idea. Maybe
I
we
want to
should
have
loop it
Iron
around-
Root. I want to have all these Texas distilleries. I want to have someone say whiskey. I want to have key cigar manufacturers and actually learn the pairing process and that whole thing, but not do it so that we're only limited to the 80 or 90 people you fit in here. Let's take this bitch out back.
I agree. I completely agree. And what I'd like to do is put on there is I want to do a live rolling where people can roll their own cigars
Yep.
and see how difficult that is to do. I think a live rolling event would be a blast.
I think that watching some of these great blenders and great rollers come together and talk through that process. We've done it now, 2 or 3 times with Edgar doing the Cigar 101, where we talk about the
different parts of-
assembling a cigar and what it's about. It's such an eye opener when people get an opportunity to taste a different wrapper, a different filler, a different binder from different regions. It just opens their eyes up to how much that changes from country to country. Let's educate
Right.
that. And I think there's that whole level of education on the whiskey side of things, and our friends at Some Would Say Whiskey need to be
Larry
front and
Adams,
center.
how about just a big ass fest? Obviously, you haven't been to First Friday.
Yeah, come to First Friday. It is a big ass fest.
Did I just say
Right,
that? I
Todd?
think I did.
Mark Vines, you can count him in. Steve McGee's probably in. Jason Wayne is in. So just I'm looking forward to. We've set now 3 years of setting the bar, and now it's just about pushing it higher, and doing things better. And I'm really looking forward to a very fruitful.
I think
2021.
one way to attest to the fact that we kind of do it right,
Yes.
is when Cigar Snob magazine covers our parties with 2 pages, complete pages. This is just the Halloween party, but we were blessed enough to be in what I think is the finest cigar publication for consumers.
Without a doubt.
Cigar Snob, but
Without
in
a
there
doubt.
4 times this year.
With 3 in a row.
3, yeah, exactly.
This
So,
is, man, I'll tell you what.
and I'm telling you, Jamie and Eric at Cigar Snob have to go, these dudes know how to throw a party, because all we do is we flood them with pictures and they are just blown away.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And that does look like Ziggy Stardust, if we're being honest.
No doubt. That was probably
like I had cat piss in my
that
mouth.
was a stellar. I mean,
Costume.
we had some great events this year. We had some great events, and you know, I think a lot of people have tried. In fact, I've had some conversations with some new visitors that are talking about what is different. And I think what is different, and this is just something that is confirmation to many and maybe news to some, but we're in the hospitality business, and to a certain extent we're in the entertainment business. And oh, by the way, we sell really good cigars. And when we take that approach versus what others are doing, which is trying to peddle as many cigars as they can get out of their humidor, it just creates a different atmosphere, and we're going to keep doing it. And if somebody wants to try it, knock yourself out.
Yeah, and actually with that rolls into, I see Jim Stanko's in, and his friend Chris Noteboom actually he just signed a lease on a place far south of Dallas.
Okay.
It's a standalone building. It's his first time getting into Cigar Lounge experience, but knowing him, knowing Kyle and Stanko, I just want to extend a congratulations from our side to
Absolutely.
yours. That if you are on the south side, I think he's in Duncanville. If I remember correctly, but you're going to have a really stellar lounge run with a guy with his mindset in the right place. We need more really good retailers.
Yes, we do.
And he's a good one. So congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations, and anything we can do to help you, please let us know.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
This is if this is 2020, I'd say this is our best show of 2020.
Well, 2020.
We had some rough ones, didn't we?
We had some really rough shows, and I blame you mostly, because I get my energy off of you. But so when you're down, I'm down.
Yeah. Also, I want to say thank you for smacking the shit out of me yesterday or last week. That really popped me into.
I would prefer you put your hands over there so they can be seen. Nate, if he hits me, take him out.
Hit him again. Let's beat his.
I would
ass.
love to just see him fucking just horizontal to the floor.
Terry
taking
taking
you
off
out.
his linebacker my ass. You know what? Let's make a pivot here.
Do we want to talk about cigars? Jesus, we've been twisting these people's ear forever.
Let's talk about guns. And when I say let's talk about guns, I think we should bring in someone who knows about guns, which is not us.
Right.
And let's bring in, we've missed him like crazy over the past couple weeks. Last week.
I'm sick of him taking vacation.
Adrian Barunda.
Morning, guys.
Crowd
Morning,
goes
morning.
wild.
What's
Yes,
up?
the first smoke of 2021, the house stick.
Nice call.
I'll tell you what.
Nice call.
If you haven't seen his post on the house stick, I didn't know what kind of camera tricks you were doing there.
That's fucking iPhone, man.
But that go follow if you don't follow Cigars and Guns on everything. But look at that last post because that camera work you did.
It was the sunset at that time just made any photo awesome. And I thought, what better stick to show that off?
Man, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So the podcast is coming along great.
Yep.
Cabot Guns,
We just dropped that yesterday.
awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
Got it up on the
listen to that.
YouTubes. And then we're going to get back with Busy, and we'll throw production up starting again next week.
Badass.
Yeah.
And you're also going to be on our
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Seeking Greatness podcast.
Yeah. So I saw the first one. I think it was the first one to see it. It had 0 views, and
Yeah, no,
I
it was
saw
just us sitting around, farting around.
That was
and then-
cool. I liked it.
So we'll just sit and do basically the same thing as every other podcast. We
love the
just sit
format.
and talk to each other
Yeah.
and trade battle stories.
Yeah, definitely.
Compelling and rich. So, tell us about
Fuck you,
guns. What?
man. All right, let's talk guns. Talk guns.
That was compelling and
Holy
rich.
shit! But can we talk about the construction?
Look at the
quality?
construction of this cigar. It just the ash just broke off, and everything else is good to go.
Atta-big.
So, we definitely want to get Brownells.
Uh-huh.
You want to look at him? Is that really what we're going to do? we want to get Brownells in here. We want to do an American AF show again. That was such a huge success. We have, God, the first year we had 400 or 500 people here.
Yeah.
Really, really fun show.
Should we do a 4th of July again? Or is it just too damn hot?
It was. I say we change it up. I mean, I love the July 4th. It's an American holiday, but I mean, at this point, for 2021, we can change it up.
Yeah,
And-
I think we get something sooner rather than later, because I think that gun community, the cigar community, and now we got the whiskey community.
Right.
There's nothing better than giving a guy a glass of whiskey and a gun and a cigar.
And then say, have
And
a
just,
good time.
Just say, have a good time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're bound to hit something.
Isn't that right, Fire Marshal Bill?
Hey, don't do it.
Oh, don't do it, he said. Okay.
He doesn't want to have to go on the call.
So I don't know. Maybe restrictions are letting up a little bit. I'll be with Brownells in Uvalde, Texas, in a few weeks. So they'll be out there. A few limited of their folks, but we're gonna have a big gun range day out there. And then so maybe I'll talk to them. Bring them back over here.
Can people
Nice.
register for that for their event out there?
No,
now?
that one is just it's closed to just like content creators, YouTubers, and stuff. But it's a big ass ranch in Uvalde. They have tanks out there.
Oh, you gotta have tanks?
Yeah, you get to drive tanks.
That would be awesome.
Oh,
I'd like
my
to
God.
drive a tank through a couple. I'd like to drive a tank through Costco's parking lot.
All right, so I think it's safe to say stay tuned for the next America AF
Yeah.
Smoke Show.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
so start working on that.
If they want to follow you, where do they follow you?
Yeah, all major social channels, Cigars and Guns. Check us out.
Like it.
Love it.
Love it. We love you. We appreciate
You're
it.
the man.
Welcome to 2020.
Okay,
Adrian!
so Adrian. So we have Grizz is in from the UK. Good day, mate. There you go. And Jeff Dahl, one of my best friends, has a beautiful head.
Beautiful
Do you notice?
head.
I think he armor rolls it. Nate, you should take some lessons from Jeff.
He looks
from
like-
Jeff, because his shit is polished.
He looks like the Mr. Clean man.
He does look like Mr. Clean.
Yeah, he looks like.
And he is a really good shot from a long distance, so you might want to shut up.
Mr. Clean's dope.
Mr. Clean is the man. He is 137 years old, but so is Jeff.
Yeah.
Love you, Jeff. Good day, mate.
Yeah,
That's
good day.
he's up there in Omaha, freezing whatever nuts he has left off. They had 7 inches of snow the other day.
Nah, I'm out. Oh, hey, what's your thoughts on the Sig P320?
That's great.
320,
It's great.
321.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's one of my. I love it.
320, 321.
Solid content. Solid content. Now it's educational.
Well, never mind. I was going to get up on that movie where they were with Martin Lawrence in it. Blue Streak.
Blue Streak. I like the P31. All right, here we go.
P41 it is. What are we
Are
talking
you-
about? Fucking cigar.
Oh, let's talk about a fucking cigar then.
Jesus.
Talk about
Some
it.
people's
Oh, let's
kids.
talk. Uh-huh.
You want to?
Yep, I like that.
So today is tea time. And why is it tea time? Well, as you guys know, we're members of LCA, Limited Cigar Association. And every month they come out with a limited. We had the Cookie Monster a couple months ago, and then we had Death Bucket.
Yep.
By the way, anybody out there that wants Death Buckets, our friends at LCA took care of me to cover some overselling we did on the internet. So I've got about 4 or 5 left of the Death Buckets. But this week, and Espinosa is one of our great lines. Eric
One of our
Espinosa
great
and
reps.
Big Tony, probably one of the top reps that we've got.
Agreed.
Big Tony and Eric, Eric has created a very unique cigar for the LCA. It is called Thai Tea.
Thai tea,
And the reason it's called Thai Tea is because, according to Eric, this is what Thai tea tastes like.
I've never
But
had Thai
it
tea.
definitely tastes like tea.
Does it taste like an Espinosa afterwards?
No.
Oh, really?
No. It's
Oh, I'll take
it's
that for a
definitely it's lighter than normal Espinosa stuff. And I think that's to get out of the way of this whatever they did to create this flavor profile. It's very, very unique, but it has it tastes to me like green tea, but it is very evident. Very
Oh, I'll
evident.
definitely take a
So
run at that.
we only got 80. I think there's maybe 30 left. We're limited to 5 per customer until Sunday, and if there's anything left, you can buy whatever's left. But Thai teas are in stock.
And what I'll say about the LCA is, as retailers, we get a lot of people coming in to do something similar to this, where you do limited releases, or it's basically a marketing push, and they say, we'll bring in new people, we'll do this. 99% of them are full of shit. They don't have it.
Yeah.
But the LCA has brought in quite a few new people.
Quite a few new-
Rob's come in, Joel's come in. We've got a few new guys who are really fitting in here.
Right.
And the cigars they've been dropping have been phenomenal.
Yeah, and there's guys that chase limited edition cigars, and there are brands that are known for the 2 or 3 or 4 times a year they're going to drop an LE. And what they find is that a lot of their guys have a trunk full of their core stuff. So then the only thing they do is wait all year for somebody, Pete or whoever, to release this limited edition, and then they'll give it to 3 or 4 dealers,
Exactly.
and then that kind of.
And then
this-
people don't actually care about their core line because they only focus on the limited releases.
And it actually backfires on the manufacturers. That I'm not sure if they're 100% aware of this, but it actually pisses their customers off that they can't get that stuff.
Yeah.
So in this case, the LCA provides us with an allocation every month of a new cigar. I know that Crux is doing a Lonsdale
Epicure.
Epicure with those guys, so I'm excited about that. I got him and Edgar connected to talk about an OSOC exclusive that will go through the Privada group. So very, very happy with what's happening. The product that's come in has been really good.
And it's really cool because they basically become the LE engine
Kind of the
for
pipeline.
the pipeline for
Yeah.
them. So they can still focus on creating and focusing sensational core lines, and then let you go chase these through LCA. So, for instance, Crux doesn't, aside from their limitada, they don't do a limited where
No.
you go and chase, which I love because you can fall in love with their product. But then when this once every
Yeah.
once in a while limited comes out, it's up there in core quality.
Yeah, and I think the thing with LCA is they'll ultimately have about 150 dealers in their network. They do a very strict deal where, like this one, we couldn't sell it until 5 p.m. On New Year's Eve. Well, we had one guy that was sitting here waiting, and at 4:30, he's like, actually, they're selling it on the East Coast right now. So it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess at that point, we can make sure that he gets taken care of.
Yeah.
He sat here for 3 hours waiting for it. So, but a number of guys came in and called. So we appreciate that. And they're here. We're excited to see what the next one is. And we always take the max distribution.
And then
You know what that is?
Yes, this is the newly blended. Sorry, the cello kind of moves it around, but this is the new blend of the Principal KBF Gold, which is their limited edition, and a cool project that just consistently rotates and changes within the blend itself. Have you smoked this? It's very good. This is the best gold. The gold band it lives perfectly in the Goldilocks zone. It's usually, I would say it's always a medium in strength, medium in complexity. but
Yeah.
a medium in complexity with principle is
crazy complex to most lines.
it is it's a phenomenal cigar. Sits at what, $10,
$10, $11.
$10, $11.
That's ridiculous.
Smoke it. It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
What's up to our friends at Black Star Cigars? They're coming in.
Black Starline, what's up?
Nice.
Happy New Year.
Cigars and Guns. Everybody's happy right now.
I would say
And then
so.
we did get our friends from LFD did make sure that we got some of the Salomones, Unico Salomones. They're really cool designs on this one. Ron, this one has a bat on it. I know you're into Batman, so this one's obviously got your name on it. But there was some really cool designs.
Mm-hmm.
They do some amazing stuff. So we have intentionally run ourselves out of inventory.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So
Yeah.
if you come in and see gaps, it's this is actually a tactic,
Yeah, because
but it's still not gap. It's not bad. It's not like Up and Smoke in here.
oh no. I mean we still have a lot of product, but no, we have to run ourselves. We want to run ourselves low because the state charges us 3% on all of our inventory that's in the house on December 31st at the
Yep.
end of the day. So if we intentionally run ourselves down and then we'll be reloading. But we still have a lot of
We
stuff.
still
But
have plenty of stuff.
I ran some numbers real quick and I was blown away. And this is a huge thank you to our supporters, our loyal supporters. But we fell in just short of 100,000 cigars this year. That's up 40%. That is phenomenal.
Almost 100,000.
100,000 cigars. Yeah.
Wow.
Great year, and that's a lot of great cigars that are sitting in humidors or have been puffed away.
Yeah, and the way that translates to people, you really got to see this year how important cigars are for people, and we're not out of this yet. Obviously, the year
No.
is gone, but we're not out of challenges from ahead of us. So if you have friends who are in those difficult times, pull them in with you.
Yeah.
Give them a chance to take a 1-hour vacation from the reality of life. It is extremely.
Yeah, I think as long as the government can print money, they're going to keep COVID around as long as they can. Because this has been a hell of a reason to give away money.
Oh man.
I mean, it's just they're just printing it as fast as they can. So as long as they can get away with that, I think COVID-19, 20, 21, I mean, they're all going to be here. Mm-hmm. Just a matter of time.
New
The
models.
good news is people are working from here. They're smoking 4 cigars a day instead of 1 cigar a day. They're coming in and getting work done and having a good time. And
The good news is we're in Frisco, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Governor Abbott, who really allows the businesses to stay
very
afloat.
pro-business.
With certain guidelines and standards that we take
Of course.
into our consideration, and we're in Frisco because Mayor Cheney he allows people to lead their businesses and run it. So
Yes.
I have friends who are I have a friend, Mariela is in California.
Uh-huh.
She can't leave her house. Can't leave your house, and we're here smoking cigars on a Saturday morning. So it is important.
Yeah.
Being
it is.
able to come up and relax.
Yeah.
So-
Jake piles in, and everybody, count of 3. What did Jake say? 1, 2, 3.
Balls.
Exactly. So Jake's balls are in the house, and Frank the Tank is in,
And so is Jason Robertson. What's up, Jason? What's
and
happening?
Frank the Tank is saying hi to Eric Hall. Where's Eric? Is he ever here anymore?
He's right here.
Oh, okay.
He's coming
I'll
in
just
looking
check it.
fancy today.
He is. Where's your ascot? Is he awake? I mean, does he have his?
He came in with the trench coat, man.
He does have a trench coat.
Don't mess with the guy
Man,
with
he's
the trench
looking
coat.
dapper. He's got the fucking pocket square and shit.
Oh man.
He is the man. This is a stellar show. It's the crowd is kind of like post January 1st.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the day after the first.
Yeah.
You can tell
I mean-
they still got some. I still see a lot of fuzz in Demery's eyes.
I'll tell you what, Demery, my ears are still ringing after sitting next to those 2 Ohio State fans last night. Jesus, are they obnoxious? And if you're on here, you know exactly who you are.
What's
I'm
up?
talking to
Is he
you.
wealthy? I think that's what.
What is it?
That's, is he wealthy? 23. What's happening?
What's
Good morning. But I would say it's going pretty good.
Let's talk to them for a second. How about we ask you guys a couple of questions, and what are some of the things that you guys would like to see on upcoming Saturdays at the shop? Would you like to see more cigar content? Because after all, we are cigars. Would you like more education? Have you joined Cigar Newbies? Maybe tell
Also,
them about Cigar Newbies, because
maybe,
it's booming.
So we want to know, what do you want to see on Saturday at the shop? Drop those in. Cigar Newbies is an awesome group it's Facebook-based, private group. Answer all the questions when you go in there, including the I agree.
Agreed.
And that is a good place for you to ask questions and get really solid feedback. You can ask questions about anything, and it's
a safe zone.
It's a safe zone.
Yep.
You're not going to get made fun of or whatever because you may think it's a newbie stupid question. It isn't, because we've all had these questions, and I think it's a great illustration of what the cigar culture is, but in a digital realm of it.
Yeah.
People are very open to help, very inviting. It's cool to see where that's growing, and thankfully we have a lot of guys from Someone Say Whiskey,
Yes.
which I think is probably one of the strongest communities when it
By
comes
far.
to that world. Who, like the Jared Jordan, and I mean, we have a ton of guys. We have Gary Morris, Mark Meyer, Rodney Smith, Steve McGee. I could go down a long list,
Yeah.
but these guys really understand how to run a successful community and group, private group.
Yep.
And they're installing how they run their things into Cigar Newbies, which turns into great feedback and very honest and open feedback. So if you have questions, or even if you want to learn anything, we go live every Tuesday for Cigars 101.
Tuesday night, 7:30ish.
Yep.
And it's and we have a lot of fun. With this last episode, we covered everything humidity, everything humidification in your humidors, how to humidify them, all the other stuff.
Right.
One of the many reasons I love Cigar Hammer Mike is because he suggests more physical abuse of the family and maybe slap tactics. So like, you got open face, you got pimp hand
Backhand.
strong.
Uh-huh.
That's pimp hand strong.
Uh-huh. You've got the Elias.
You got the Elias in your face.
Yeah.
And then there's Nathan, which is just to knock your block off.
He just doesn't have.
He's just got that gorilla strength.
He does, and
He
it comes
just-
from his hip too. You don't even see it.
Yeah,
coming.
no, he's-
Let's take a moment let's just stop for a second. Our community did lose someone this last week. A dear friend of John Grizz Watson across the pond. Light a cigar for Simone. Simone passed away, I think, a couple days ago.
Okay.
Just to top off 2020, young gal. So if you're smoking cigars, throw up an ash for. This is the 2020 was a
Sorry
shit
for your
year.
loss.
Yeah, sorry for your loss. On a lighter side of things, we've got H2O Life Clothing. You know who that is?
No.
That's our
New
lovely-
sponsor?
Could be.
Nice.
Where the hose at? H2O's
Where the
at.
hose-
Where
where
the
the
H2O's
hose
at.
Is
Cheers.
did Demery come up with his own clothing line?
No, it's Little Elm Craft House.
Nice.
Yep. Yep.
I love it.
What's up?
Where's
boys?
the hose at?
H2O's?
H2Os. I like that.
Yep.
I like that. That's awesome.
this is the section where Dave asks for feedback and ignores everyone. But in all fairness, it's just old JP.
No, it's all JP, and I, by nature, just naturally, he is like having a 10-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
You don't listen to a word that kid says because they really have nothing to say.
But they're
Yeah.
just gonna be sitting there.
I want to go to Kmart. I want to go to Kmart.
Balls. All right. Okay. Yeah, we
Jeez.
get it.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah. There's three people that get it. You, me, and his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Stuart Walls, what's up? I would say pretty good show.
I'll have to go back and read JP's. 'cause
Yeah,
it's-
let's. You don't want to watch us try to read on
No.
camera.
No.
Good show.
Great show.
Should we hop off?
I don't know. Do you guys want us to hop off? I mean,
Well, don't ask that question. That's not the feedback we want. They didn't
Yeah.
want us to hop on.
That's
It's just they don't have anything
they
else
don't have
to
anything
do.
else to do. So whatever.
This is the point of the show when I realized that we are here.
we knew going in. We were bringing a cup to a gallon fight. a cup of content to a gallon.
Yeah, I wrote the script today, which is actually fuller than it usually is. And Adrian said, "Wow, nice script today." I said, lots of words.
Lots of
Not
words.
lots of content.
Lots of
It's going to
content.
be relying on our skills, which is not good.
Yes.
It's not good. What's up? I'm throwing one back to you.
Smoking on the Epicure joint.
Pops
Bob's
recommended.
Good.
We're selling joints?
Yeah, we're doing some stuff out the back. Try to prop up business, make a little extra money on the side.
I do like that.
Side hustle.
Just know, by the end, I'm just very excited to see what this show looks like 1 year from today. Knowing what's going to happen in 2021, knowing what plans are in action, knowing what's happening behind the scenes, just know that there's a lot of really fundamentally changing growth plans in the works.
And we have some very, very exciting stuff that's in the works for something new. And we're excited that at some point, once this gel kind of forms a little bit for us, and things start to formulate in areas that are outside of our control, we'll be able to share some of this stuff with you. But it's
Things are happening.
super exciting.
And things are happening. Just stay tuned to what happens in 2021 because it's awesome.
And the good news is there's no place but up for the entire world right now. Because the whole world has just been dragging on the bottom, and this is an opportunity to look at this clean slate that is January 2nd and go, hey, Cowboys are still in it.
Cowboys are still in it.
Jalen called me the other day, and he's like, which I got to tell you about what he wants to do.
Okay.
But Jalen calls me the other day, and I'm like, hey man, you've been playing real good. Everything's good, man. Again, he's like, man, all we need is Washington to lose. So he's going to go out and rip some heads off tomorrow, and we're excited for him. Hopefully, if they make it, great. They'll go in with a losing record and will become what should we say? The Hail Mary, the Rudy of all time.
Oh, it feels like Rudy.
Yeah, it's got a real Rudy.
Feels like Rudy. I will say though, Jalen doesn't look like Rudy. Jalen looks like the N64 when they did NFL Blitz and they made the guys overly huge and muscular.
Yeah.
He looks like a real version of that.
Yep.
It's like he's a monster. All right,
He's such a nice guy too. I just can't believe he has a switch in his brain that says,
murder.
Alvin Kamara, I am going to kill you. Yeah.
So, all right, let's hop off here.
Yes. On that note,
Good show. Great work.
yeah.
I'm loving it.
We made nothing out of nothing. We had nothing.
That is something.
Well, we have the Thai tea. We got a few of those.
Thai tea. We didn't drop anything. We started on time. This was a good show through and through. So
And I would like to thank, because I know that they're on here, I think still. Oh, this ash, trust me, this ash isn't going anywhere. This is an Anabay. But United Cigars, Principal Cigars, Crux Cigars, Edgar Hoyle, our friends at Espinosa, all of those. Big Tony and all those guys really, really contributed to great success for us this year. Thank you very much. And of course to everybody that comes in and visits us, makes this place their home. Know that you are always welcome to the family. And I got the greatest compliment the other day. One of our customers that came to Hard Hat Tours has been from one of the beginning, and he said, I got to tell you, I'm a marketing guy. I got the welcome to the family thing, but I thought, frankly, it was going to be kind of bullshit, and it was going to trend off, and it just got stronger.
yeah.
So 3 years later, he sees that it is truly a family here. You guys are all our family members, and we are. Our attitude is what?
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep, you're exactly right. And recommendations for today, if you're going from the Epicure and you want to stay in that wheelhouse, go slide over to the
Come in and get that.
yeah.
Do yourself
Slide to
a
the
favor.
Principal, KBF Gold, or smoke the Cavalier Barber Pole Blue Label 2020.
While we